We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Pablo Lopez gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
The next Cub up, Javier Baez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and then it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here at 304. 31 homers and 85 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Yu Darvish will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Jonathan Villar.
And now pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in, John Birdie, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. From the stretch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 18 homers, and 78 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Kipnis is there. To second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. Up next from Miami, Corey Dickerson, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Anderson averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. Up top, it's 2-0. On the season, Anderson has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Darvish has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Catcher number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. No score here as we play inning number 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
3-2.
Ian Happ would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Schwarber is off at first with 2 away. And it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2-2 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 takes this the other way to right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Isan Diaz is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Runner goes for second. Hot shot to third. Bryant's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting in, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Marlins forced to settle for one. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Marlins 1 and the Cubs nothing. So striding in, Jason Kipnis, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 2-0 on the way.
Count 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
The 3-2 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. High in the air down the right field line, and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Cooper is there, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jonathan Villar.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is taken in for out number 1. And with one away, time for a look at our current standings, and you can see that these guys enter play down by just 2 games in the division race. Striding in once again, John Birdie. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Darvish pauses. 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
2 out, nobody on. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. This pitch is popped up. Contreras has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball. 1-0.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Wilson Contreras is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Isan Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 misses off the plate.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Here it comes. Popped him up. Baez over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. One and one to Schwarber.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 home.
No, that's low.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 1-0. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Squared that one up just a little late. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 1-0 count. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. At the plate, Yu Darvish.
Number 11, Yu Darvish.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-1. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Javier Baez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Weak roller right side. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Two 2-0. Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
At the plate, Pablo Lopez. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball one. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. There's one on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out. So a runner on first with one out now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. From the belt, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
2 balls.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in once again, John Birdie. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. He's set and the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Tim Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
One out, nobody on. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Bryant is retired, 2 down now.
The catcher, number 40.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is right there. And that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First offering on its way down the first baseline.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Cutter low, 1-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And there's ball 2 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. 0-1 the count. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Hit in the air out to right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Isan Diaz. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in.
The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. They lead it 1-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miguel Rojas is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 19, Miguel Rojas.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. And it's fouled away. It was a walk in his last trip. Windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Give me a break, huh?
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Ian Happ, head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Nope. 3-0. Lorenzen, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 3-0 is taken, strike 1. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now in the box, Jason Kipnis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Victor Caratini will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Chicago. Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Grounded to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. All even at 1 apiece. Alec Mills gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Alec Mills.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cervelli is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Howe, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Ready now, Miguel Rojas. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now Here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1. Two balls and two strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
John Birdie is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Standing in, Tim Anderson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. Two men are on with two men out. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Still tied 1 apiece. Arodys Vizcaíno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. One-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. And he's safe. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Two and 2.
Next out, 2-2.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Jeremy Jeffress goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chicago, number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Garrett Cooper is on deck. The 3-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Garrett Cooper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Baez has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Jorge Alfaro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the Gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Ryan Tepera enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. It's the Marlins 3 and the Cubs 1. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. To pick things up where we left off, Anthony Rizzo. He went deep last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
From the stretch, here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0.
Too high. Ball. Come on now.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
3-0.
Now the pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now back, left fielder, Kyle.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Nobody out, runner on first. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Ian Happ, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ian Happ, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
First and second now, one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
David Bodie will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 13, David Bodie.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Miami came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Arodys Vizcaino earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Giovanni Gallegos strikes out the side to record the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @